You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I know it's been a while since you heard from me. I am so excited to tell you about what's been going on with the Texas Justice Live podcast tour. It has been an incredible time traveling around the state of Texas and doing live podcast shows with an audience, taking your questions, discussing cases that are controversial, cases that have unresolved issues, cases where people think that their full story has not been told, where justice has not been served, and that there's more to the story. And so that's been really interesting for me to be able to talk to people in real life, in person at these events. We've been all over from Abilene to my hometown of Katy, Texas. And we have more dates coming up. So I really hope that you will come see me live in a bookstore or location across Texas. I wanted to tell you about the ones that we have coming up next. So on August 27th, I'm going to be in Fort Worth at Monkey and Dog Books discussing the case of Michelle Williams. If that name sounds familiar, that's because that is the case that was on season 3 of Final Days on Earth. So Michelle Williams was a housewife, a mother, and she called 911 in the middle of the night to report that her husband Greg had been shot by an intruder and that she had been attacked herself. So that ended up starting a police investigation that would go on for many months and years. And ultimately, it was shown that Michelle Williams was not at all who she said she was, and that she had elaborate lies and cons in her past, and that the death of Greg Williams was really just the beginning of all sorts of deception that had started to come to light. So the Michelle Williams case is something of my true crime origin story. It's the first major criminal case that I covered, and the murder itself happened back in 2011. And then this case just continued to make headlines and have all sorts of twists and turns, ultimately going to trial. So it was really something to see everything happen in that case. And there's a lot to discuss. And I would love to share that with you in a live show. And I hope that you can come on August 27th to Fort Worth, Texas at Monkey and Dog Books. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite and you can check it all out. We'll talk about the Michelle Williams case. I'll take you through it. I'll discuss it, hear your questions, and then afterwards, I will sign copies of my book, Killer Story: The Truth Behind True Crime Television, which, of course, is my memoir about my career in true crime TV and the days that I worked for CBS News as a producer for 48 Hours and later for 60 Minutes. And I would just love to see you there and be able to shake your hand and talk to you in person about these true crime stories. After the event in Fort Worth on August 27th, there's another live show, a very special one that's going on September 10th in Currens, Texas, and that is going to cover the case of Shelley Watkins. So that is an unsolved murder. Shelley Watkins disappeared Labor Day weekend, 1993, and her case is still unsolved. and people are searching for answers. There's lots of really interesting developments in that case, and I will have a co-host on September 10th in Currens, and that is Carol Dawson. She will be joining me from the Unforgotten podcast. They covered Shelley's case, the Shelley Watkins case, in season one of the Unforgotten, and it is just an incredible story. You will not believe what this family has been through and the long, hard fought search for answers in that case. This is one of those cases, it took place in Corsicana, Texas, and it's one of those small town stories that just has so many twists and turns that you will definitely want to hear more. So that will be September 10th. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite for this leg of the Texas Justice Live podcast tour. And we will cover everything about the Shelley Watkins case. And that will also include a special musical performance with a song that is about the Shelley Watkins case and about the search for justice and the long road to getting answers in her murder. So that's going to be another special treat for the September 10th show. These live shows are just really an exciting way to engage with other people who are very invested in true crime and true crime podcasts, and in these cases in particular. So I hope that you will find the time to come to a live show, and yeah, let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing more. Thanks so much.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.